Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again to the Brickoligist Animations Show, where I, Jim, or Brickoligist Animations as some of you may know me, tackle various topics, often to do with my Lego New Avengers saga, the Sonic the Hedgehog TLSMS Extended Universe, the amateur animators, my friends, my voice actors, and loads more. In today's episode, I am joined finally by some friends, those being the recently interviewed George, and after a good break off the podcast, we finally get to see the real hamburger make his return. So I say it's no better time to sit back, relax, enjoy the podcast, and let's get up Hamburger and George on the stage. So, hello, Hamburger, and
Hello.
hello, George.
Hello.
How are you two doing today?
I'm doing pretty good actually. How about you?
Uh,
How's you, George?
I'm doing okay, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too bad myself, lad. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny because one of you I had on the pod recently enough, but the other it's been a good while, like hasn't it, Hamburger, since you were last
Yeah.
here?
I think I was last year on the birthday bash, I believe. So that was like
But I
decade.
wouldn't consider the birthday bash part of the pod though. That's the only thing. So like, yeah, I think we're looking at least 7 months not on the pod.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a while.
Yeah. As for George, well, let's just say everyone that there's been so much that's happened for George since the last time you were on the pod. Like, could you list some of the things that happened, George?
In terms of what, I mean, a load has happened. I've come
Yeah.
up with plenty of new film projects that I'm trying to get done when I find the time and the motivation, including what we're going to talk about today. One of them,
Yeah.
um, and just life, really. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think the last time you released Stevel anyway, and you finished second in the Brickoligist Animations Awards, winning Breakthrough Person of the Year. How would you feel about that still?
I'm very happy. Yeah, I'm very glad that my film that I made did so well, and it really, yeah, I'm very happy with it. Just
Yeah,
it's clear that it was good enough to win Breakthrough Award, and so yeah, there's not yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah,
yeah. And I understand too as well, you Hamburger, you yourself even walked away with an award that you have said yourself to me privately you didn't think you were gonna win.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I was expecting not to win it. I had a little bit because I knew he was going to win it. I knew he wasn't there at the time, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
well, I've got this ready. So, but never came to fruition.
Yeah. Well, I suppose, guys, that we might as well get on with today's main topic. So, I'll start with you, perhaps, the real hamburger. Where did you get this idea to start this partnership with George?
Ah, right. As you know, I have my own little partnership with our very own cheesy act, and we've been doing it for a year now, and our very own George comes along and blows us all away with Steve. I'm like, I gotta write something with this guy. We don't know what's gonna happen, what's gonna come out, but don't shoot it before you try it, you know?
Yeah. So basically, like, maybe we could also use the factor that you hadn't exactly had, the best run of form, let's say, over the last year, especially since the release of Underground. So was that kind of what motivated you to form at least a partnership with George?
Yeah, like Underground, I done nearly done entirely by like animated and all nearly entirely by myself, and obviously you have a short segment in it. But
Yeah.
for me, I understand for my own benefit. It's always great to have some sort of partnership going on. And George, obviously being the newcomer and just testing the waters as I call it. And I thought, you know what, blow it out, see if we can blow it out of the water.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So, yeah, we'll move on to you now, George. So, thankfully, I didn't say it. Yeah, I almost did,
I
but I
don't
didn't
mind if
say
you
it.
do, don't worry.
Yeah, yeah, you guys, as well, my fans know me as Jim. So, yeah, okay. Speaking to you now, George. So that was how the partnership with Brilliant or Hamburger came about. But the new question is now, where did the idea of Dave Cow come from?
It's a bit of a long story, and it spans across a few years actually. So
Well, you'll have to explain it the best you can.
yeah, assuming my memory's not failing me, I think I was about 11 or 12, and I just I I came up with this character called Dave Cow. I don't know why I came up with the character or how it happened, but I just remember I was on, I think it was the year 7 residential. I was just sitting in my tent. I was just thinking about Dave Cow. I don't know why. And fast forward 4 years, pretty much, yeah, 3 or 4 years, I'm sitting in French class and I'm very bored, naturally. So I start doodling and I start drawing a man with a cow head. And I don't know why, but because my mind was sort of all over the place in that class, I wasn't really just focused on the lesson. I I was just thinking about that time I came up with that character when I was like 10, well, not 10, I'd say 11 or 12. I can't exactly remember, but I just remember thinking of Dave Cow in year 7, so 11 or 12. But yeah, it just sort of, I don't know how to describe it. It just the idea of this crazy guy with a cow mask just sort of came back to me that day, and I doodled a little Dave Cow image in my French book, and it's still there now. And I think this was around the time when I was still fairly new to the amateur animators, and I thought I got to do something else. Stevel was good, but I got to keep building off this kind of momentum. So
Yes.
yeah, I just thought I think I thought it'd be a good fit for the amateur animators because he's a bit of a crazy guy. I'm sure if you're looking at the thumbnail for this, you can see the Dave Cow advertisement. It's just an insane concept I came up with from quite a young age, and it just for some reason I don't know why it just came back to me within the past 3 or 4 months or so in some random lesson at school.
Well, at least he wasn't on psychedelics, lads. So yeah, that is an amazing story about how the stupidest idea when you're at such a strange age between like 10 and 12, like how a silly little idea came back to him, and like those years are very important, lads, because they lay the groundwork for kind of where we end up going in our teens. Like you see, even me, I started on Silver Centurion content when I was 11. And yeah, I was 12 when I started Brickoligist Animations, and look at where I am now. So yeah, it's just pretty amazing to say the least. But yeah, now we'll move back to you, Hamburger. Where do I ring Dicker? Nah,
Oh,
just kidding.
pardon?
I was just saying, where do I ring Dave Cow?
Oh, right. You ring in with your nan's social security number if you'd really like to.
Really? Could I use my dad's instead?
Any one of them works. It's any single one of them.
Yeah, yeah, brilliant. Just brilliant, giving all my family's personal information away.
As
Brilliant.
long as we can extract wealth out of them. We're fine.
Yes. Okay. Now, I'll give you a serious question now. So, Hamburger, what is the plot of David Cow or David O'Bovine, as I like to call him, about exactly?
Um, Without spoiling too much, it's about a cow trying to fight. Well, if well, it's called Dave Cow Heist and Hoovers. So in the name there, it's just the plot. He's trying to steal a bit of money, and he's got to deal with Hoover for some reason. I won't entirely say what happens to the Hoover, but the Hoover does become a problem. That's all I will say.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, but like what is Dave Cow like? What's so special about him? Like, can he do? What is he? Is he like a tradesperson? Is he some? Yeah, is he a tradesperson?
Um, yeah, George, he is a tradesperson in a way. I'd say. What about you?
Yeah, because as I going back to when I was like 11 or 12, I associated this image of a dog on a lawnmower with Dave Cow. I don't know what I was on at that age, but
Psychedelics.
But yeah,
yeah.
maybe acting on a psychedelics.
So yeah, I imagined him just mowing the lawn. So he just became a tradesman. It just kind of evolved a little
Yeah.
bit,
Yeah.
branched out.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So like yeah, so anyway, I think I'll ask you the next question, George. So as for filmmaking, how is it being made? Like, is it being made by one or more people? Is it stop motion? Is it hand drawn? Is it live action? How is it made? Tell us.
It's changed a little bit. Well, initially we decided to do rotoscoping, or Hamburger said we could do rotoscoping. I wasn't entirely familiar with it, but in the end we just decided to go with live action. And actually, I believe this is the first time, assuming this still goes ahead, this might be the first amateur animators live action project we do, like two people do, when they're like in the same room. Because me and Hamburger are planning to film it at mine, a little bit of it at mine.
Yeah.
Yes. Huh.
And so yeah, that's a bit of a yeah. So it's like we've never heard of this sort of thing happen on the amateur animators, where like it's not even animating, but it's like two people working on it and they're in the same room. Yeah.
Yes. So yes, it's Oh, were you gonna say something else? Apologies, George. Apologies. I'll let you go ahead.
That's okay. I was just going to add that I'm in charge of doing like certain bits of the film, and Hamburger's involved with doing certain bits of the film. It's not like we're all doing it together. We're just doing our own bits separately. Hamburger's done, I believe, most of what you need to do, and then I've still got mine to do. And Hamburger's going to help me out with that.
Yes. Very good. Well, yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds like, sounds like another good quality production. Do you fancy this to possibly come back around next year? Do you think like, on a scale to, let's say, how about we give you this? On a scale of 4 to 5, how well do you think this project is going to do? And that, can be anything, like whether it's commercially, critically, fanatically. How do you think it's going to do?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think it's fairly original. Like, I just want to put out there that Dave Cow's quite similar in terms of like what it is. It's a animal given a name. It came before the John Pork era, so I'd say we sort of beat it. We sort of beat. We kind of got there first, I suppose. So in terms of originality, I do like an original film, and
Yeah.
so yeah, in terms of originality, I think it's I'm pretty happy with it, and yeah.
If I could chime in here as well, this is also technically this is also the first fully original creation from the amateur animators ever, because every single one of our projects so far has been using other characters from licensed properties. So I think it's quite a big milestone.
Loads of milestones with Dave Cow, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yes. Brilliant. That's quite good. I mean, I don't really know what else I can bring. How about hamburger? Another good question for you. When will Dave Cow versus John Park be coming out?
2036. 2036,
2036.
July 14th. That's when.
I thought it was going to be 2040.
No, we gotta keep our dates very specific.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good. What else can I say? I'd say, how about we ask this? Are there any big names or big stars attached to the film? Like, are there, like, let's say, are the other two amateur animators, those being myself and Cheesy Axe, are we involved, or is anyone else from outside the group involved in its production, or what?
Who are you asking this to now, or is it just a general question now?
I suppose I'll ask George. George, what do you think?
Well, I know that I think, is it your brother Hamburger was helping out?
He was helping me film.
Yeah, he was helping you film. I believe both Brickoligist and Cheesy Axe have got a role in this film. You will just have to see what they are and how they fit into it. Yeah.
Yes. Is it, I'll ask you this, Hamburger, is it a role which Brickologist has reprised before that he is playing in this film?
I mean, for a definitive answer in my head, I'd say yes, but you could see it as a different character as well. But
yes,
definitively in my head, I'd say yes.
Yes. And it's another W for myself anyway, lads. That's all I could say. It's absolutely brilliant. But yeah, I actually filmed my scene there the other day, lads. And I hope you guys will enjoy my cameo. Like, I think it's less than 15 seconds, if I'm right, both of you. Is it?
It is like 11, I believe.
Yeah.
It's fairly short, but I think it's nice to have all the amateur animators involved to some degree.
Yes. Well, so yeah, that's all that really I think we can really talk about Dave Cow. Like, what about the reviews? Even though I've been seeing that he's gotten some interesting reviews from the members of the amateur animators. I think you said, Hamburger, that you had a problem with your grass and that he helped fix it.
Oh yeah, my grass was growing quite a lot of weeds recently, and no one wants weeds in their grass, and it can kill their grass. He helped me get rid of them, but my grass seems to be dead. We think it's gonna grow back, but we're not quite sure quite yet. So we're just gonna wait to see how his results are.
Yeah.
But
Tell me, is the grass has the grass lost its color? You could say, is the grass kind of white looking?
Yeah, it's strangest phenomenon I've ever seen. Even the hedgehogs turn white. It's you think it's been eating the grass, and it's not a good look on
it. Yeah. Wow. I mean, yeah, he sounds very helpful from that anyway. As for you, George, I heard that he fixed a turbulent relationship between you and your aunt.
Yeah, It's been ongoing for a while now, but thankfully, he managed to get us shipped off to an uncontacted tribe in the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah,
And
that's absolutely
yeah, he fixed my
fantastic.
toilet as well, which was a bit of a bonus. And he didn't even
Really?
ask. He didn't even demand any pay. It was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic, George.
I know, and it's a shame though because after he came round, I just happened to I lost my Rolex and I lost my PC, and I'm really annoyed because I mean if he was here now he could help me, but like I don't know where they've got to.
Yes, and even lads, I think there's a rumor going around that he helped our other member Cheesy Axe with a hair problem. That Cheesy Axe had a low taper fade, and Dave Cow fixed it. Although I think Cheesy Axe lost all his hair in the process.
Yeah.
And yeah, even lads, I can speak from working about it with him myself. That he's brilliant services. He might have broken my toilet, my laptop, my air fryer, my 300 RGB computer, my keyboard, my video game consoles, and my kitchen and bathroom sinks. But he did fix my retractable pens. So, in all fairness, lads, I would definitely recommend Dave Cow. If only I could find where my recent payout went.
Oh.
Yep.
It's strange, isn't it, lads? That it does seem that there's always this strange air of mystery that, like, all of a sudden, what on earth happened to my pay? Like, where did that go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I guess, lads, I probably spent too much of it on my Lego again. So, yeah, I mean, I don't really think I can blame him in all fairness. So, yeah.
He's just doing his job at the end of the day, isn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is in all fairness. Even if I still wonder what happened to my laptop. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we can't really say anything else really about Dave Cow or David O'Bovine. So, like, in summary, I think it's fair to conclude, lads, that Dave Cow is going to be, more of a slice of life series with, both elements from The Real Hamburger and George, cameos from Brickoligist Animations and Cheesy Acts, done in a live action style in the first ever original amateur animators project, or just from the group in general. And it seems that this David Cow fellow is quite helpful if you ignore the bad stuff. So yeah, I mean, is that all we really got to say on Dave Cow?
Yeah. Just keep an eye out for the short, and yeah, I think that's it for now.
Will there be a trailer releasing?
Yes, and
Yeah.
the trailer we have decided will actually be part of the film, so you'll be getting a nice little teaser for what's about to come. I also wanted to say, this isn't the end of Dave Cow. We don't think we have plans for him in the future. I don't think we want the Dave Cow kind of, we don't want the Dave Cow universe to end with one short. I can more or less promise you that there'll be more some point in the future. I'm sure he'll find a way to come back and haunt you.
Very
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still looking for that air fryer I bought recently. But anyway, yeah. So, lads, I mean, I don't like trying other people, but I suppose I'll ask, in other news, do you have anything to say, lads?
Project wise, me and my friend, some of my other outside amateur animator friends are trying to get kind of some stuff rolling on the ball. So there should be a bit more from me this summer as well. So that's all I have in recent news anyway.
Yes. What about you, George? Have you any other project news going on?
Yeah, so I'm currently working on getting my 3 short films out that I am animating using, actually animating. surprising. Amateur animators for once were actually animating something rather than doing live action. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna try and get those done as soon as I can. I can't promise when they'll come out. It's taken me a while to get one of them out, or just find the motivation to do it. But I'd say definitely expect them this year. But I can't really promise when. I plan to get them out in the summer, but life gets in the way. We've got
Yeah.
baby girl to focus on. There's just a lot going on. But yes, keep an eye out because
Yeah.
I think you'll like them. Yeah.
What about anything? Do you guys have anything coming up to do with the Brickoligist Animations dual franchises? Like, we obviously know the crossover is coming out. You two both roles in that, don't you?
Yeah. I have obviously the crossover. I'm very front and center in that as Mr. Sonic T Hedgehog.
Yes.
So
And I also understand that George is very front and center there as the main antagonist of the crossover, that being Kang the Conqueror.
Indeed.
yeah.
Yes. Very happy to have that role.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
So,
I mean, lads, I
but
I don't know.
can
Is that all we really have to say in other news, or what?
I will say for the crossover, that I do play a surprise character. I don't know if you've told me, but I feel like it might be a bit of a surprise character.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you,
I think there'll
George.
probably be
Thank you.
but yeah, you gearing up for the crossover as well. Obviously, you've just finished animation, haven't you? So
Yeah. Some going, lads. It's honestly, I don't know how I managed to do that. And as well, I'm almost done with my last set of lines. So yeah, it's a brilliant time, lads, on the amateur animators, in all honesty, to speaking to those of my audience there. Like, I think the real hamburger, George and I can pretty much confirm it, isn't it, lads?
yeah.
There's a lot to look forward to, I think, for the latter half of 2025. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with what's to come.
That is absolutely fantastic. So, you know what? I say there's probably we don't really have anything else to say. Like, like I can call with these two later privately, lads, if I have anything else I really want to talk with them about. But yeah, I mean, I don't really have anything else left to add. Like, what do you two think about the public statement to do with the Brickoligist Animations Awards?
Oh, yeah. I think you're moving it into a fair direction because it would. I thinking now it probably was an overlooked foresight, but you've obviously adapted to the criticism, so
Yes.
I think all's well and good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Do you feel as though, do you two feel as though it is fair for the current winner of that award to retain his title?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, these rules didn't apply back then, so he shouldn't be punished for something he didn't know.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't really think that there's anything else left to say, really, because, we've practically covered Dave Cow. We've covered other news, and I don't really have much left to say myself, which is a bit surprising. So, yeah, like, if I want to talk with you lads anyway later, I'll call with you privately. But all I can say is that for now, I mean, I can also say that I think these two have taken interest in doing part of my new Brickoligist Animation Show episodes, the midweek massive, in future, haven't you two?
Yeah. I had a really bad week. Sorry. Yeah. Just give a bit of a deeper insight, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think it's absolutely fantastic. So like, with Dave Cowleds, there's the projects like the amateur animators has been in a better state than it's ever been. And we progress nicely as we enter the second half of the year, which, as we were shown last year, was filled with loads of treats, including projects. Whether that be, I don't know, the underground Lego Iron Man Armored Hero, Sean buys a Glock, Harry Hill 2, New Avengers 4, and it seems that's going to be the case as well for this year. So, to those who tuned into this video, I'd like to thank you, Hamburger, and I'd like to thank you, George, for both coming on and giving my viewers insight about your upcoming series, Save Cow, so they might take an interest and a liking to it. So thank you, Sue, I'd like to say.
Yeah, well, I'm glad we got to come on the show. I'm glad I got to come on the show again. It's been ages, and I always like talking to you as well. So thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for giving us the opportunity to, publicize our new project.
Yeah. Well, all I can say, all I've left to say is that I'd like to thank you, the viewer, as well, for tuning in and week out, or day in, day out at this point because of the midweek massive, And I will hopefully see you guys next time. Thank you for listening, and that is this episode of the Brickoligist Animations Show. Well, I think that's it. Bye bye, guys. Have a good
Bye.
evening.